Seattle, even though they threw 4 picks and had a shitty game with Sam Darnold, they were a botched field goal away from winning that game.
For having 4 interceptions and only losing 19-21 is
Defense,
insane. They got a good defense. Sam Darnold just got to tighten it up a little bit, and they'll be fine.
And you know, those big games is where you find out what your quarterback's all about, and that's where they lost in playoffs last year with the Vikings, and maybe that's why they got rid of him. I don't know.
Maybe they should have just kept sticking to the run because you got Kenneth Walker in the backfield. Just keep giving him the ball.
Right? Keep giving him the ball.
Like, if you're just going to keep throwing picks, run the ball.
I can't believe the Kenneth Walker disrespect that is out there is out of my mind. I don't understand why they don't utilize the best one of the best. It's literally, he would be a number 1 on 99.9% of teams. I don't understand the committee that they have back there. But, I mean, hey, I'm not a head coach, so maybe it works. But they love Zach Charbonnet, and I don't get it.
Do you think maybe they're trying to build value in him? Maybe their idea is like, let's give him some reps, let's make him look good, and then let's get rid of him.
Yeah, but they've been doing this for 3 years now. So, I mean, they're not getting rid of him.
Yeah, so if they are going to do what I just said, they should be getting rid of him this year, at the end of the year.
I mean,
we'll see.
Max. All right, let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go right into the weekly recap. I know we've already kind of talked about the Patriots and the Dolphins, but I'm just going to say the Dolphins have got their mojo back. Mike Daniels is having fun. And since he's been having fun, it's all laughs up there, even though they did win off of a fucked up muff punt and a field goal that should have won. They played great in the red zone. They didn't let one touchdown. They went 0 for 3. They allowed 3 failure attempts in the red zone is what I'm trying to say. The Dolphins did not allow the Commanders to do anything. Steelers, yuck. That was a boring game. The Unk Bowl Part 2 was
icy
just
hot bowl.
Boring.
Yeah, I mean, the Cincinnati Bengals just didn't put up a performance like they did a couple weeks prior against the Steelers.
Do you guys want to hear a stat on the Cincinnati Bengals and why I have them out and they will not be good for the next 5 to 10 years? You want to know why? Over the past 4 weeks, the Bengals have let up 1,400 yards in defense, and 700 of those yards come on the ground.
Yeah, you're not winning.
700 rushing yards over 4 weeks is ridiculous.
Let's just say you're not winning football games if you're doing this.
You know what? We haven't brought this one out in a while, but send him to the Shanghai Sharks. Get him out of here. Send that man to go play for basketball. Because Jesus Christ, get the Shanghai Sharks and just tell them to pick what they want.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
It's been a while since we've heard about the Shanghai Sharks, but I'm bringing them back because this is atrocious. Oh, my God. I mean, I could still go out there, lift a couple weights for about 6 months and be a better defender than 89% of them.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
I mean, they're making me genuinely look like I'm an all-star talent. They draft those guys year in and year out, and they still haven't figured it out. You know, they were the worst defense in the league when they went to the Super Bowl with Joe Burrow 4 years ago now. How did you not fix it? How?
God, it's already been 4 years.
It's 4.
Oh, my God.
4.
Don't remind me.
Disgusting. Oh, my God. All right, but the Jags, that mean green defense didn't let the Chargers do anything. I mean,
they literally didn't let them do shit.
By the way, they did give us a favor. They hit Herbert so hard. That they had to remind us how terrible Trey Lance is just for giggles and shits.
Yeah, they threw him in for, what, like a drive or so?
2 drives, I think, and then they immediately were like, Herbert, you need to get right back out there.
Get up in here. I don't care if you're fucked up. Get in here. It's looking ugly. We need you back.
I can't believe Trey Lance is still in the league.
I know, honestly. He kind of just fell off the radar.
He played for the Cowboys last year, if you guys didn't know that, by the way.
So he went Niners, Cowboys, now them. A Charger.
In 1 year. Yeah, he's just not the guy at all. But I also have the Bills and the Buccaneers game as well on here. More or less, we've kind of already talked about
it.
We
already went over the Bills.
It was just a defensive walkabout. I mean, they were just terrible. The defense is terrible. And you know why I think defense is terrible nowadays? And we see so many games of just 100 points, it feels like, overall. It's scared football.
Yeah,
they can't hit.
A hip drop tackle's fine. You hit the quarterback too low, too high, maybe even too much in the middle, you're going to get a flag. So I 100% agree why these defenses are kind of playing a little soft. Because they feel like they can't play, especially when it comes to the cornerbacks and the defensive backs.
No.
Bro, you like...
Oh, yeah. No,
there's
terrible.
A flag. Like, of course they're scared to play.
Oh, my God. They're scared. It's scared football. You can't hit the quarterback. There was They spent 4 minutes talking about a penalty on that Chargers game, by the way. 4 minutes talking about the penalty of whether Justin Herbert got hit clean, and there was still a flag thrown after he got sacked. That man got hit hard as hell. His arm braced the fall. J.J. Watt covered it. If you look it up, J.J. Watt talking... No, it was J.J. It was J.J. Watt talking about it.
Oh, was he talking about it?
He was saying that was the cleanest hit that you could get, and he even braced Herbert's fall with his own arm.
No. And like we've said literally for the last, couple episodes, it's football. Every single person out there knows what they signed up for. Like, yes, we do need to make the league more safe, of course. Hey, sis.
I don't think we need to make it more safe. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, they know what they signed up for. Yes, sure. Do you want to give them better technology in the form of, like, new helmets and shit? Cool, whatever. Do that.
Yeah, better helmets, better cushioning on the pads.
Stop changing the rules. It's fucking football. If you don't want to get hit and you're scared of getting injured,
go play baseball.
Exactly. Go play baseball. Go play basketball. Go play flag
football. Your career will last 20 years in baseball. You can go play baseball for 20 years all day long. Literally. Hi, Benny. But 20 years you can go play baseball because you're not going to get hurt. You're going to tear your ACL once. You're not going to tear your ACL every other week. I mean, football is a hard-nosed sport. You're going to get hit. Go out there and get hit. You have 4 years to make insane amount of money. We definitely went to professional touch ball. It's ridiculous. Professional touch ball is pissing me off.
Pull the Sam Darnold. I missed the trash can.
You're terrible. But I mean that's literally all it is it's just people are scared to play, and I think that's what takes defenses away. And if you watch some of the older quarterbacks like Tom Brady, he is always talking about how we don't teach kids how to get hit anymore. We don't teach kids how to read an offense. We don't teach that shit. So they're just quarterbacks are throwing hospital bills, but the defense pays the price because the quarterback didn't read you.
Yeah, the defense pays the price and the wide receiver pays the price.
For real.
It's just ugly all the way around.
It's just sloppy football, and they need to fix that up.
Yeah, but we got a little off track, but I'm going to talk about the 49ers against the Cardinals real quick.
Banger of a game.
Brock Purdy finally came back. He started the whole game, correct?
Who, Brock Purdy? Yeah, he did, and he played good. He played some good ball.
He played really good ball. He was 19 for 26, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and only sacked 1 time. Christian McCaffrey, we went over him. He was 13 carries, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns. Just solid performance overall.
I think he had 43 receiving, by the way, too.
Let's check that real quick. He had 40. He had 40 receiving yards. So
insane.
But also Kittle having 2 touchdowns with 6 receptions on 67 yards. They played good. They finally seemingly got some of their weapons back. Obviously, getting their starting quarterback helps a whole lot. I was always kind of hesitant on Brock Purdy.
I still hate Brock Purdy, but here's what I'll tell you is if you are a coach, if you're a coach and you need some help figuring out the 49ers defense, let me know because you guys just need to run Tampa too. I mean, I watched 3 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns this year happen the exact same way. I mean, I get it. You have to respect Christian McCaffrey, but they go Christian McCaffrey. They fake the slow go route all the way up to, I think it's Jennings. Jawan Jennings is his name.
Yep.
And then in the corner, it doesn't matter what tight end it is. It could be Kittle. It could be their other guy that they have that's actually been really good.
You could throw a Juice Check out there.
Juice Check, and it actually has. He did catch one. They keep doing this little drop-off. He's literally just sitting over here in the flat, and it's been 3 touchdowns over the past 4 weeks. 3 of them have come from no touches.
Yeah.
If you need help figuring out a defense, I've watched the film for you, Coach. I mean, I've seen it myself. I don't know how you can't stop it.
Yeah, we'll go back then to let's just cover Arizona's side real quick. Like we said, Brissett did set the record for most completions with 452 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. He did throw 2 interceptions, but when you're throwing the ball 57 times a game, you're probably bound to have an interception. They only ran the ball 14 times.
You know, one of those.
14.
Also, one of the runs did get called back. You got to give Bam Knight the credit. Bam Knight did have a 68-yard run for a touchdown that got called back.
It did, which is unfortunate, but he did still have a touchdown. Bam Knight still did pretty decent in fantasy, by the way. So.
Absolutely. You got to give it to the Cardinals. I've been saying it. They didn't win, like I said at the beginning of the year, but I still think they've got a good coach. They've got a great foundation in defense. They just have to.
There's like a couple missing puzzle pieces. Once they can find them, if they find them in time, not let all your other players get old and then have to rebuild again. If they can do it correctly, like the Raiders should be doing, but never will because they're fucking stupid. If they do it correctly, they have all the tools to essentially be a really good team in the next 2 to 3 years.
By the way, Kyler Murray still has 1 year left on his baseball contract. It's time to take it, dude. It's time to go play baseball for I think it was the Pittsburgh Pirates. They drafted
and then
him.
he can play Call of Duty every time it drops.
Literally because
baseball when that's happening.
Yeah, and baseball's weak, so it's fine. You don't have to be so talented to play baseball. You just have to know how to hit the ball, which is a talent. I'm just saying you don't have to watch film as hard because you ain't going to really watch what the teams do.
And then on to the next one. We already kind of went over the Ravens and Browns. We already did. It was kind of just a shit game.
Terrible game.
But the Ravens did pull it out. That's really all you need to know. I do want to just bring up real quick, though, NFL big news.
Big news!
Shadur Sanders had his house broken into.
What?
Yeah, Shadur Sanders had his house broken into while he was playing in that game. Approximately $200,000 was stolen from his house. I mean, it is Cleveland. Let's be real here. You can't have nothing nice in Cleveland. But yeah. So I mean, on top of his just shitty performance on his first start, essentially not start, but first time playing into the game, he also got his house robbed. So, you know, if you're a hater of Shadur Sanders, it was a great week to hate on him because he had a shit time.
Oh my God, yeah, he did. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it happened around 7:00 p.m. Eastern time.
Where was he? Why wasn't he
Sunday.
home? You know, I would have been home. As a grown man, should have been home with that much money.
Exactly.
I'll be right back.
But kind of funny, just because he's dipping out real quick, I'm going to give you guys some other just big news. He already kind of hinted on it, but the Dallas Cowboys wide receiver core, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, were kept on the bench for this first drive of the game, meaning they probably went hard in Vegas, which is happens, but went hard in Vegas. Was it at his Florida home? I could have been wrong. Even Florida, though, you can't have nice shit in Florida either. You can't have nice shit anywhere. Let's just be real. But yeah, we kind of already went over that. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens not starting the beginning of the game, being sat out a drive. The head coach was just saying it was just a discipline action. They never really gave us a rundown, but all I can assume is that they had a good time in Vegas. So, and what's up, Ben? Leave me a comment. What'd you say? What you gonna say? And then back onto it, just another big take, or just some more big news is Jamar Chase spitting on Jalen Ramsey, not getting caught for it, getting Ramsey kicked out of the game. But now, don't forget, Jamar Chase is suspended next week. Which, if you're in here, you might want to take him out of your roster because he's not playing next week.
Actually, Kobe, keep his ass in there.
Yeah, keep his ass in there.
Kobe, keep him in there.
What'd you say, Benny? Oh, yeah, you should do this.
What is this?
Talk about the Cowboys player who unfortunately offed himself.
Yes, we can. We're going to talk about, I can't actually think of his name, Marshawn Nealon. Sorry. Nealon, unfortunate. I mean, guys, if you love your friends or your family, it's not even about you anymore.
Check in on people.
Check in on your friends and your family. But also, if you yourself are feeling that way, you can always reach out to us on our social media. We will always answer you. Always answer. It is very sad.
You cannot be afraid.
You can't be afraid, but yeah, it's just an unfortunate win. But I mean, or unfortunate loss. But the Cowboys win for Marshawn Nealon.
Yeah, and you could see the coach post game. He got really emotional talking about it.
Oh, absolutely.
I am happy the Cowboys did pull the dub out for that reason. Just you got to show your support. But like we were saying, if you are having those thoughts or, you're kind of feeling a bit down, you cannot be afraid to reach out. Everybody in this world does have somebody who love them. And if you feel like you don't, well, like we just said, comment on our stuff. We'll love you.
But also,
we'll take care of you. So.
Not to play that, the part of it, but just remember everybody's got something going on.
100%.
Everybody's got something going on. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Anyway.
It'll always work out.
It'll always work out.
My mama used to tell me that. It'll always work out.
It'll always work out.
You just got to keep your chin up and keep on putting one foot in front of the other. And if you need the help, there are people out there that will put their hand out. So
absolutely.
You just,
for sure.
You got to talk to somebody.
Of course. If you guys need anything, just like I said, you see our social medias. We're out here. There's literally... There's one right there. I mean, there's links for our social. There's links for our Facebook. You can always reach us.
Yeah, find us if you need someone to talk to. We're more than happy to.
Anyways, we're going to go into Monday Night Football. Talking about the Cowboys, I'm going to get... Turn your TVs down. Sorry, I got real loud, but I'm real happy because the Cowboys are one game away from being a 500 football team again, which is what we are. We're a 500 football team.
We need to put a sticker on your hat that said headphone.
I'm going to be
headphone users beware.
Headphone users beware. But let's talk about it. The Cowboys, carefully, just be careful. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. We're gonna get it.
What are you guys looking like in your in the standings?
Our defense had some hope. Our defense, we got Quinnen Williams and we got Logan Wilson, who went really well. But we also got two players back. One guy that we drafted in the 3rd round that has not played a down of football came back, and he got himself a couple of sacks and just played real well. Cheers to the Cowboys getting a dub. Anyway.
I didn't cheers that. I cheers because I
cheers that. But, yeah, I mean, on to the next thing about it is the 30th best offense in the league. I can't be too excited because the Raiders are dog. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna get too hyped into it. But the Cowboys, I mean, if they can play poised like they did, and then just show, it takes a little bit to get the ball rolling. It could be the Raiders. And then next week, oh shit, watch out, the Eagles are here, and now I'm a big ass snowball. And then we take out another 2 wins, and then you know what we end the season with? Commanders or Giants.
Yeah, that can definitely help.
That can easily...
You guys are 4 games behind the Eagles, but that does not mean you guys are out of the wild card.
We're not going to win the division.
But you guys are still in second place.
It's fine. But we are second place, and we are still, I think, 2 games out of playoffs right now?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're okay.
And one thing, I don't talk hardly ever anything good about the Cowboys, but I would like to say people do need to stop the Dak slander. Dak is still a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. He really is. Like
the Dakota Prescott
I don't want to admit it, but he's also a good human. He's he's a great guy off the field and a great guy on the field.
Speaking of his foundation, he is also for
big.
Cancer. He has a cancer awareness program, and he also has a suicide prevention program. So if you're ever looking down or feeling bad again, reach out to Dak Prescott. He's got a whole foundation for you. So he's going to help you out. Cowboys are not that good, but Dak is very good.
Ben, you cannot say he's not top 10. You don't even know who your team's best players are.
Yeah, name 2 players on your team without Googling it. You have 30 seconds
Just so you guys, the audience, Ben is a Seahawks fan. He's the one who's commenting right now. Ben,
he doesn't even know their quarterback.
Ben, come on. What's your star wide receiver's name?
Yeah.
Come on, Ben. Come on,
yeah.
Ben.
What's your wide receiver's name? You fucking coward. All right. Anyways, George Pickens, I said it earlier, but he had 9 catches for 144 yards, but it has nothing to do with the fact that he just caught those balls and had a baller game. He created 37-yard touchdown for himself, and like I said earlier in the night, when he was getting attacked by 5 Raiders that were weak as hell, by the way, they didn't want to help him. LMAO. But I mean, he's playing with such strength, and he's confident. He's having fun out there. I mean, you can't stop him from catching the ball. He's an animal when it comes to that. I mean, and I believe he's actually becoming Dak's favorite target over CeeDee Lamb.
Pickens?
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
Pickens, I mean, he'll catch any ball as long as it's anywhere other than square in the chest. I've watched him drop a couple of those. I don't know what the hell is.
True, though.
But Pickens will catch any hard ball. Anyway, we did pick up Quinnen Williams. He played his first game as a Dallas Cowboy and was active as hell. He got 1.5 sacks in his first game as a Cowboy, and he was creating pressure. I mean, they had to double team him, and he had 2 men like this, and he was just... he was bullying him, and he was, there's 5 men on the line. If you're not running a 13 personnel, you're not going to stop that D-line anymore because it's all run stop. Oso Odigizua, which is a 380-pound man. Quinnen Williams, which is also a 380-pound man. You've got good, strong linebackers. You got to figure out a way to throw the ball. If you can do that, you're going to do a good time. So I mean, the Cowboys they've definitely got that going for them. They did have a touchdown straight to CeeDee Lamb, which was just easy peasy. There was
CeeDee's
a pig.
nuts dragging across.
I will say though, the Raiders, however, they didn't play that well, but they did make it across the 50-yard line 8 times.
Hey, we're great at kicking field goals. Let me tell you.
8 times. I mean, they had a chance to score, and they were in the red zone twice and had 2 self-inflicted wounds. So I mean,
football.
In all honesty, the Raiders beat themselves again. So I mean, that's all we can say is the Raiders beat themselves back to back, week in and week out. Now